Minecraft 10 best biomes for survival. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Zesty Craft. 10. Birch Forest. The birch forest is one of the more common biomes to spawn in and is good for beginners. It's a large field populated with numerous birch trees. With wide trees are helpful for spotting mobs like creepers and zombies, but can make spotting skeletons difficult. Birch is also considered one of the best trees for tree farms, given their standardized height, lack of branches, and rapid growth rates. There aren't a lot of benefits in terms of resources or friendly mobs, but there aren't a lot of downsides either. Number 9. Forest. Forests are similar to birch forest, except they are populated with oak trees. Oaks produce apples, which is helpful for nourishment and creating golden apples, but can spawn with large branches, making them annoying to harvest. They also shelter hostile mobs during the daytime, which can be tricky to navigate. However, wolves will often spawn here, giving players an effective deterrent for skeletons and attacking other mobs. The mushrooms are also a handy food source. 8. Dark Forest. Dark forests are forests populated by dark oak trees that grow tall and have dense foliage. This gives the player the abundance of wood but makes navigating the ground a scary experience with lots of shadows for hostile mobs. Fortunately, the dense foliage permits players to travel and build on top of the trees, which is recommended and extremely safe. There are also large mushrooms that spawn here for a good source of food. This is also the only biome to spawn woodland mansions, which has great loot. It also has the only source of totems of undying, assuming players can kill the evokers and villagers. Number 7. Wooded Mountains. Wooden mountains can be dangerous given the sheer drops of the players can fall from, but there's some advantages to the mountainous biomes. Underground bases built into the sides of the mountains are considered one of the safest houses in the game, and directly supports mining efforts. Spruce trees are great for tree farms, especially their giant variations. Llamas can be found here for transporting large quantities of items. Plus is one of the few areas emeralds can be mined for traded for some great items on villages. Number 6. Savanna. Savannas are open fields with space forests of acacia trees. These open fields make it easy to spot hostile mobs and they won't get much shade from trees during the day. The biggest perk of savannas is that cows, horses, sheep, and llamas all spawn here. Finding villages is easy, and many players will form caravans with llamas for trading purposes. The only downside to this biome is why they don't rank higher than the trees can be annoying to harvest, thanks to the diverging branches and tall heights. For building and transporting a lot of materials, this is the best biome to live in Minecraft. Number 5. Jungle. Jungle biomes are always a treat for players in survival, as they contain incredibly useful resources not attainable anywhere else in the game. It contains immense trees with vines, melons that are great for automated farms, ocelots for protection from creepers, parrots for warning systems, and bamboo for a great source of fuel for smelting. The trees and dense foliage can make things dangerous, especially with creepers blending in all that green, but with a parrot and toad, either a tree house or an ocelot around the base, it's manageable. The jungle pyramids are a great source of loot, if players can solve their booby traps and puzzles, that is. Number 4. Plains. For players who want a big open space to build, plains are the biome to pick. The vast fields are great for large projects that make defending from hostile mobs so easy, as players can guarantee most will get burned up by the sun in the morning, as there's no shade anywhere. Players will want to find one of the many horses to traverse the expanse. Donkeys are great for carrying items, there will typically be at least one village around, and beehives are great for hunting or sugar farming. The only downside to these biomes is players might be hunting for trees, but once a player has a tree farm going, this is hardly an issue. Number 3. Snowy Taiga. Snowy Taiga biomes may not look like it, but they are golden for survival purposes when starting out and later in the game. With all the snow, players can quickly shovel it up and make an impromptu snow castle. Plus, the snowballs can work as ranged weapons in a pinch. There are plenty of trees to harvest from. The wolves can be tamed for safety, and once the players have a pumpkin farm, they can start crafting snow golems. The occasional igloo that spawns naturally makes a great house with a built-in furnace and bed. Starting a wheat farm can be annoying as water blocks often freeze over, but torches can remedy that. Number 2. Giant Tree Taiga. Giant Tree Taiga biomes are a great place to start and work well into the end game. There are large trees everywhere, which makes gathering wood a breeze. There are also plenty of wolves to tame for defense and offensive purposes. Foxes can be used in a pinch, and plenty of rabbits for rabbit farms. Number 1. Mushroom Field. This is hands down the best biome to live in Minecraft, and also the rarest biome to encounter, let alone start at. They contain unique creatures called mushrooms, which are cows that produce mushroom soup when milked. Villages can be found here along with lots and lots of big mushrooms. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the next 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.